Hello, all you Golden Image podcast listeners. It is I, Golden J, coming to you with a very special recording this evening. I am hanging out here at the Yogi in Pearston, the campground. So you're going to hear all kinds of crazy things going on in the background. You're going to hear golf carts. You're going to hear rain. You're going to hear Andy. And, more than likely, you might hear Andy. But I'm hanging out with Michelle, who is the leader, the guru, the master of Families Helping Families. Can I call you all those things?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You promise? It's okay?
It's okay.
All right.
I'm used to you guys. It's okay.
So we are here to just record a little bit about the upcoming Families Helping Families benefit concert. You might have caught my podcast a few weeks ago where I talked about the benefit coming up. But we wanted to do this so that we can get it out there, and we're going to send it out over all kinds of platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're watching it right now. So if Instagram will take this amount of video, I don't know how long the clips go on Instagram. Look, there goes a golf cart now, in case you couldn't hear it. I love recording out here at the campground. It's so much fun because you get all of the great sounds of nature and everything. But so we're here talking about the Families Helping Families benefit concert coming up August 12th, 2023 at the Rock Solid.
Solid Rock.
Solid Rock. I always get it backwards. I always get it backwards. Right. The Solid Rock Church in downtown Rochester. All right. So, Michelle's got a whole bunch of stuff prepared for this, so I'm super excited to see what she's got going on, and let's do this.
So, first of all, we wanted to thank you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Because you've been with us since the start.
Since the very beginning.
Since the very beginning, yes. And without you, we wouldn't have kind of the platform that we have. So we wanted to, thank you guys for that.
Don't look at me. Just look talking to that microphone.
Stop. You're as bad as Andy. So I just wanted to touch on a few things that I have been asked, questions I have been asked. So I wanted to kind of clarify some stuff.
Okay.
So I do this with Rachel.
Yes.
And this is our fourth year doing it. We have added things. People have asked before, what are we doing differently and things like that. So the last year, actually when we started in 2020, we was just at that point, basically just at the beginning, learning all the new stuff that was in town, what was being offered. And we didn't have this kind of ministry in town.
Right.
So that's kind of where we grew from this, is we needed to offer something. And then COVID came.
Oh, the blessed COVID came.
And so there was many moms in need then. So that's when we decided to start really, getting more things together on what else could we do to help the community.
Right.
So then 2021 came. And that's when we introduced the bike show, because we were having more things that we were thinking about doing at that point in time.
Right.
And we knew it was going to take more funding and more things that we were going to do. So by the end of 2021, we decided to get more information out, because at that point the hospitals had quit doing a lot of, when you would go and have a baby, they would give you information. They'd give you free diaper bags, things like that when you would leave the hospital. Well, we had talked to the hospitals, and they weren't doing that kind of stuff anymore.
Yeah, which I don't understand why they stopped doing that. And just to clarify that a little bit more, I don't understand why the formula companies quit doing that, because
right.
Obviously, I've worked in the hospital setting for a lot of years, and I remember what it was like to stock up the back rooms with the Infamil or the Similac bags that they would give away to the new mothers and all that. So it ain't necessarily that the hospital stopped giving that stuff away. They stopped receiving that stuff from from the bigger companies. They quit putting that stuff out.
Right, and I don't know why. Nobody has ever.
Yeah, nobody's ever
We
said.
didn't get an answer when we talked to the hospital. So they just wasn't doing it anymore. And there used to be, like the older ladies in the community, they used to like knit things, but that generation is kind of gone, I think, so they don't really offer a lot out there anymore.
No, definitely not. No.
Yeah, so there was a need there. So that's when we decided that we were going to start packing diaper bags.
Right.
With diapers, but we decided we were going to go a little deeper, and we would put diapers, we put like some baby toys in there, receiving blankets, just different things that a mom's going to need, bottle brushes, things like that to get started.
Right.
Then we went to the like the local places in town, like the food stamp office. WIC is there. We have another place that helps families, and talk to them and seeing if we could get the information from them to be able to put in our flyers. So that way we could put that information in our folders and hand it to these new moms. So that way now they have all this information in one collective spot. And when they leave the hospital, they'll know who to call to get extra help if they needed it.
Right.
So then we started doing that. And that's went really well. So then, like I said, then COVID came through all that too. So we hadn't really had any hours. We were just doing, get a hold of us, we'll meet you, whenever you need to do it. But now we're to the point where it's really expanded. I mean, we're going to have to start setting hours.
Okay.
So that's our next venture is right now we're kind of working in that area to figure out, because there's a bigger need now. And I don't know if it's just because prices have went up on everything. And then we had that formula shortage for a while. Nobody could find formula.
Yes.
And thank goodness we had our last concert, because we brought in a lot of formula at that last concert that we was able to help moms during that time that was needed.
When nobody could find anything anymore.
Yeah, we had it. So that was, I thank everybody who contributed to that, because that helped get those moms through that time. So that was great. So now we are doing something a little different this year. We are actually expanding to where if, say, you have a newborn, but that newborn is now going into a size 1 diaper, and you have all these newborn diapers from a baby shower or whatever, you can bring us the newborns, and we will trade you for what you need.
Oh, nice.
So that way it's kind of a trade out for whatever. Same way with formula. As long as it's not been opened, you can bring it to us and we can trade you, because there's sometimes a baby can't have a certain kind of formula, or they're allergic to it, or they need something. If you bring us what you have, we will trade you for what we have then, in exchange.
So what they can actually use.
Yes.
I think that's important to put that out there is a newborn baby, their stomach is not fully prepared for some of the formula that's out there. And even some babies that I known from the past that even can't handle breast milk.
Right.
That their stomach is just not keeping it down. So there is that point where you've got to keep switching out formulas and changing things up and doing things like that. So that's awesome. You guys are able to be able to swap that out and help them get the right stuff.
Right.
Now, do you have like smaller samples or smaller jars of the formula that they can test out?
We do not.
So it's basically the big ones.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a hit and miss sometimes.
Yeah.
Right on.
Because we don't get samples. I wish we could get samples, but I haven't found anywhere that will give us samples yet.
Right.
So if anybody has a connection, let me know.
Looking for that connection.
Yes, I'm looking for a connection there. And the other thing we are doing now is taking actual baby food. If you have jars of baby food, as long as they are not outdated and have not been opened, we will take them and we will pass those along to new moms too.
Right on.
And we're taking the oatmeal, like the cereal, things like that.
Yeah.
Again, as long as it's not open, we'll take it and we will get that to moms also now. So that's something new we're doing too this year. So those are the new things we are doing. So that brings us to the concert now. So we are now getting ready full swing because it's next weekend.
It is. It's coming up.
Yeah. So this year we, I don't know. It's blowing up. We're doing a truck show this year. And we've actually had, if you've ever been to it before, our space is not huge, but we've got like 14, 15 trucks coming. We've got to find a spot for them.
I can't wait to figure out where you're going to put 14 or 15 trucks in that parking lot.
We will. We'll find a spot.
Right on.
We will find a spot. And we will have the elephant ear truck. Now, she's been with us since the start also. So if you want an elephant ear, come out. I think she does the lemon shake-ups also. I don't know if she has anything else. I can't remember.
You know what? I think I talked about that in my other podcast when we talked about this. I wasn't sure if she had anything else besides the elephant ears.
Which could be.
But I know that like even last year that people who didn't come to the concert still stopped in. They happened to see the elephant ear truck and stopped in.
Yeah.
Which, how does that work out? Is there a percentage of her sales that go back into?
She gives us, she does a percentage back to us, which we're always blessed by because usually it's a pretty good chunk. Now, last year, she was telling us when Rachel had talked to her, she sold out last year before we were done.
That's a beautiful thing.
She had to leave. So I think she will prepare extra for this year. But we did pretty good last year. I mean, we had quite a few show up last year, which I was grateful for again because that helped us get through this year.
Right.
Then we'll have the hot dogs again this year. We'll have chips and the drinks for sale also.
Okay.
So that'll be there this year.
Is that going to be in an outside area for people?
I think so, as long as it's not raining, which hopefully it's not going to rain.
Hopefully. Wish I could say that about every weekend.
I know. Yeah. So as long as it don't rain, that'll be outside.
Right.
There'll be a bouncy house this year.
Oh.
We had tried to get a huge one, but again, space-wise,
right,
get real big. But we will have something out there for the kids.
Well, with 15 semis sitting in your parking lot, where are you going to put a bounce house? I can't wait to see what you do with all this stuff. This is going to be great come Saturday morning.
That's what Andy's for.
No. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. Will we be able to keep Andy out of the bounce house? These are the things that will plague me throughout the entire afternoon. If you can't find Andrew, he's in the bounce house.
In the bounce house.
Yeah. And then I just want to thank everybody for the past also, because like I said, this is our 4th year. We've had some, like I said, I brought some info for us
We did.
To look back on. We've had some awesome bands that have helped, and they have contributed their time for free.
Yes.
And a lot of them won't do that. I have ran into a lot of them who won't do that. So I really appreciate that, and the ones that are coming out this year to do that. So if anybody knows a band that would like to help out, get a hold of us, and we can, set something up also for that. And anything else that somebody could think about, if they want to contribute to, let us know. And we are now open to, you can send cash or a check or whatever you want to the church. Just put it for Families Helping Families. Okay. And they'll make sure that it gets into our account now. So
nice.
That's new. And I think that's about it for this year.
All right, so let's review. If you're going to come to the concert, which we want you to come down, hang out, this year's lineup, we had a little hiccup with this year's lineup. John the Revelator they were with us last year. They will not be able to perform this year with circumstances beyond their control. So we are down to just the 3 acts this year. It is going to be our good friend Todd Wolford. I love Todd. I can't wait to see him actually perform live. I have yet to see a live performance up close and personal, so I'm definitely looking for that. Also, the Fred and Ginger Band. Now, this is new to us.
This is new.
We don't know them at all, right?
No.
They come out of nowhere and we're willing to give their time.
Actually, Rachel knows them.
Okay.
Rachel knows this. Linda. She's the singer, I think, of the band.
Okay.
And I have heard them in clips, and they sound pretty good.
Looking forward to it.
So I'm looking forward to it, too, yeah.
And then it looks like, Jeremy Golden and the boys are going to be...
Yep.
Can you believe that he's headlining again? How many years has he headlined? 3 of the 4?
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't headline the first year. 7 Ways of Sundays,
yeah.
7 Ways of Sunday was there. And then the year after that, I do believe I headlined. And then, 2 of the 4 I've headlined. That's right. It's an ego thing, ladies and gentlemen. You know it's true. Not really.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to take the early slot and let the professionals handle the late slots. But man, look at these bands like Seven Ways to
crazy?
Sunday, Whiskey Nightmare, Brad Beatty, C2. What do we got here? There's John the Revelator, Left in Silence, the Solid Rock Jam Band. C2 was again there again this year, and Brad Beatty. And then last year was just John the Revelator, if I remember correctly. We had an opening act, but unfortunately they couldn't make it. So John the Revelator basically played all afternoon, did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
And so this year we've got, Todd, Fred, and Ginger, and me and the boys. And so you guys need to come down, hang out, bring a package of diapers, a can of formula. That'll get you in the door.
Per person.
Per person, yes.
Yes, per
Very
person.
important. It's very person.
Yes.
So if you and your significant other are coming, bring 2 packs of diapers because it's going to cost a pack of diapers for each of you to get in.
Right.
And then come in and enjoy the show.
And be there at 2.
2:30, I think, is when Todd's going to kick it off.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, somewhere in there.
I know that
You'll want to hear the music.
I know that Fred and Ginger have a morning commitment, so we kind of pushed it back about a half an hour. I think originally we were going to start at 2. It's now going to be 2:30, and come down, hang out.
Yeah. And are you going to podcast from there?
I don't know. We'll have to talk about that here in a little bit.
Okay.
So, my duties keep getting more and more and more, and I may have to. I may not. The podcasting may not make it. So, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But we'll definitely be hanging out. I'll be emceeing the night. We'll be doing the judging. What about 3:30 somewhere there? The awards ceremony.
3:34.
3:34. Yeah.
Yeah, come down and put in your vote.
Yes, definitely come down, look over the trucks. These guys are coming from long distances. I mean, this is not just like the local trucking scene. This is, you tell me there's guys coming from Ohio and they're coming the distance to be a part of this. So come down, grab your ballot, go look at all the trucks and, put your vote in and then about 3:30, 4 o'clock, we'll hand out, you got some plaques or some trophies or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So looking forward to that.
Yep.
Are all these truck drivers' names that I can pronounce, or am I going to have to?
I think you can pronounce
Okay.
them. I think you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
I'm horrible with names, everybody. You don't even know.
That's all right. You'll be all right.
Everybody gets initials.
Yeah.
It's AS over there. Or Fat Billy Ray, whichever you prefer. Yeah, come down, hang out, meet Fat Billy Ray. You can be approved. Yeah. Anything else we need to talk about? There's got to be something else. We've got to miss something here.
I think we hit everything. I'm hoping we hit everything.
All right. Well, let's go over this one more time. This is the 4th annual Families Helping Families benefit concert. It is on August 12th, 2023. The location is the Solid Rock Church at 913 Main Street in Rochester. The doors will open at noon. That's when the trucks are going to be there, so you can come in, get your ballot, go look around, cast your ballot, grab a hot dog, grab an elephant ear.
Yep.
Get yourself some walking food while you're looking around at all these trucks.
The parking will be next door because the semis will be parked in the church parking lot. So we will have signs on where to, and somebody out there to help you get to where you're going to park. I did forget about that.
No, perfect. There will be no valet parking, but it will be close.
Yeah, it'll be close to it.
Unless you have a really nice car like a Corvette or Porsche.
Then we'll park it.
We'll valet park that for
Then
you.
we'll park it.
No problem. So everything opens up at noon. That's when the trucks will be there. Come down, do all that stuff, and then about 2:30, Todd Wolford will be taking the stage and performing all original stuff, all stuff he has written. So he is an all original. You want to come down and check this out because you never know when the next Todd Wolford song is not going to show up on the radio. I'm just saying, you just don't know. Come down and meet the songwriter who's going to be behind the next big hit. I'm going to tell you that right now. And then the Fred and Ginger Band, are they a cover band or are they original?
Covers.
I think it's covers.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
They are okay. They are covers.
Yeah.
And of course, me and the boys will be doing some covers. We have a couple new ones. I think we're going to throw out. I'm super excited about. So, but we have a lot of the old favorites that we love to play. So come down, hang out with us. Meet us. Come up, introduce yourself, and yeah, it'll be a good time. Meet Fat Billy Ray, and
There
you
you
too
go.
can be approved. Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Silence.
Yeah,
That's new.
That is rare.
That's new.
That is very rare. You don't even know how
Yeah.
rare that is.
That's really new.
All right. Well, Michelle, thank you for trucking
you're
all the way
welcome.
out here and sitting here in the rain. In case you couldn't hear it, you can hear drips on the canopy above us, and it's just that rainy Saturday. And I don't know, it's kind of cool. I can't see
It's
Andy,
kinda
so it
neat.
kind of works out really well.
I'm with you.
Podcast is Fat Billy Ray.
It is Fat Billy Ray approved. There you go. All right. Once again, August 12th. That is this coming Saturday. Starts at noon. Band start at 2:30. Got to come down, check it out. Bring diapers, formula, an item per person that's going to walk through the door to watch the concert. You guys will take cash donations, though, correct?
We will.
Yep.
We will.
Anything else you'll take? You can bring a pack of diapers,
Yeah.
and if you feel like bringing some,
Anything for a diaper bag, you could bring
yeah.
that if you wanted to.
bring that. But make
Yeah.
sure you bring a pack of diapers or a can of formula.
Yeah.
Those are the most
Most
important
important.
parts. Yeah. So, all right. Well, thanks for checking us out, and don't be afraid to go out and check out goldenmojoent.com with a list of all the podcasts and everything that we do outside of the Families Helping Families. And we appreciate you for checking us out for this little bit. And we look forward to seeing you on Saturday. All right?
All good.
Yeah? All right.
Yep.
Later.